Welcome to the Church Brand Guide podcast. My name is Michael Persad. We will help you attract new people to your church and keep them, allowing you to see lives transformed by your ministry. This is where church communications directors come to learn how to build a brand, create marketing systems, and get informed about tools that will help them cut through the noise and reach people in their community. In this video, I'm going to unpack the promotional campaign we have for a men's conference. These promotions are designed to help people find the church and to then take next steps within the church. So these are some graphics that we created. I want to talk you through the process in this video. So we strategically have a plan in place to reach our community and to help them understand our next steps. So the plan starts by getting strangers that don't know anything about our church to learn about our church, come to the church, and then from there help them take some critical next steps within the church to where they become part of the church and they form community. So with that, the men's conference is designed to provide hope. That's our within our strategy. So there's, again, 4 big buckets: hope, connection or community, growth, and significance. And throughout the entire year, we're just providing next steps in these 4 quadrants within the church. Hope is the one where we can reach the community. We can reach outwards beyond the walls and invite people in. So that's where the men's conference falls into play. Now, let me also show you our 1-year planner that we do for planning out promotions for the year. So this is where we take those 4 quadrants and we plan our year around those 4 quadrants to make sure those next steps are being communicated and promoted throughout the entire year, and that we're able to do that in advance. So if we look down through these promotions, we highlighted in a previous video the main next steps that are more internal next steps to help people take their spiritual next steps within the church. In this video, I want to point out a couple of things that are more external, which is what I would consider this men's event. So men's event would be right here in June for this particular church. So I'm going to highlight that in a different color. Let's do that right there. So this men's event right there, it's external. It provides hope. These other ones that are in yellow are more next steps within steps 2, 3, and 4. But this men's event is designed to help get new people coming in. So within the context of marketing the church, promoting the church, we want to make sure that we are asking people to take steps with us. Now, we know God can do whatever he wants to do, and we want him to do his thing. But we should have a strategy in place that we work just on a regular basis on our end, just to steward our resources well. And in this strategy, we just want to make sure that the men's event provides hope to a certain group of people. So in this instance, it's men within the community. We're going to provide a low-hanging fruit so that people within our church can invite a coworker, a neighbor, a family member to come to this men's event. The men's event is designed around that idea of being an inviting event where people come and there's a dinner that's going to be there. There's a special guest speaker that's coming in. There's some entertainment that's coming in that's going to entertain. Like they have these yo-yo people that come in and do yo-yo tricks and stuff like that. There's an after party at this men's event, and then they come back on Saturday morning for breakfast, and then there's another session of like a service, and then they're done by noon. So this men's event is really designed to get new people that aren't aware of the church to then come to the church and be part of the church. So let me show you the promotional kit that we created for them. Our designers are all trained in Photoshop, Illustrator. We've been designing with those programs for many years. But then we translated those skills into working with Canva. That way we can make our church clients can make updates very easily. So if they want to do the same event next year, they could take these files, make adjustments to it. Okay, so what I just showed you was a screen. This is a screen deck. So we provided that so that we have a deck to go through. Maybe just click on a couple of these really quick. This is our social media package. Let's click on that. So as we promote this, we have a strategy to promote both in print and online. So social media, we have several different graphics that we can post to promote on social media. We've got, let's see, here's a ticket. So this is an event. It's a paid event. So we have tickets that we've created for this event. Let's just pick out another couple ones. Here's a poster. So this is a poster that would be hung up on the church property or even put up in local businesses around town. So within Canva, we're able to create these resizes fairly quickly so that we can, promote in various ways. Banners, we've got flyers, we've got vertical screens for TVs that are mounted vertically in the lobby. So you can see this entire kit right here is designed. This is a business card sized schedule so that when people sign up, they have a schedule for what's happening on Friday night and then what's happening on Saturday. So just clicking through some of that so you can get a feel for the event. When we were thinking about the actual theme of this event, we're working with the client. They said they wanted to call men up to a higher level. They like this idea of meant for more being the theme of the conference. So we came up with an image or graphics that kind of represent that. So in the background, you can kind of see there's mountains. There's a man on top of the mountain reaching kind of this higher pinnacle, and that's the image that we want for this men's conference. It's manly. It's adventurous. There's a little bit of sketchiness to this, like these circles. It's basically it's like helping you create a plan. That's kind of the premise of the event, creating a plan and then being able to work that plan after the event. So the titles here are kind of tilted a little bit. So we're using bold fonts that are manly. They're bold and the blue color, of course, is very masculine in how it presents. And then we have some elements here like these kind of X's and this type of thing that kind of shows this idea of a plan. Like how do you say I'm going to climb that mountain, I'm going to get to the top. You have to have a plan in place to do that. And then we have some kind of sketchy, kind of rough draft elements to the design, just showing that it's a process. It's a rough draft process. So anyway, those were all different ideas that came together to create this design concept. And hopefully that helps you to kind of think through that. So start with the strategy. How are we going to provide hope throughout the entire year? And then make sure you have this calendar in place so that you are planning these type of events. I will kind of highlight a couple things here that within quarter two, just to kind of paint maybe a better picture of this. The sermon series, it's a practical need sermon series, so that's going to provide hope to people that are new to the church. Mother's Day is kind of an external event that's designed to bring hope to people. I would say that's kind of more external. There's a women's event that's more external. Let me highlight that one. Mother's Day is a little bit of both, so I'm not going to highlight it, but the women's event for sure is designed to be more external. And then Father's Day, again, kind of reaches both ways, like people within the church and people outside the church. VBS is more external. So again, that helps people within the church, but really for this particular church, it's designed to be more of an outreach. And then the men's event is also an outreach. So within quarter two, you can see we have a series that's very outward focused. We have a women's event that's outward focused. So when I say outward focused, we want to have certain times, certain events that we invite people to that is not a church service. That way we can help them come to the church, experience the church, and then from there we invite them to come to church on Sunday morning, at 10 o'clock. So again, the men's event that we've been talking about here is on a Friday night and on a Saturday. It is at the church, but it's designed to be more invitational. Again, they're hiring like a yo-yo. I think it was a yo-yo team that's coming in for this event. So that hopefully, again, that helps you kind of see how you can plan your year and strategically make sure you have next steps that are very clearly communicated. We have a goal in mind. The men's event is designed for new people to come and experience the church. So it doesn't mean that next year the men's event can't be more internal focused. That gets to be a little bit confusing. I'd say stay consistent, but I'm just saying, as you're planning the year, now everybody has clarity. Like, this is what's going on. This is what we're trying to accomplish with this event. Let me show you one more thing, and then we'll wrap up this video. This should help you out as well. Let me show you the website. So we created a landing page. So this is a landing page on the church website specific to this event. So whenever you have a big event going on, you want to make sure that you have a related landing page. That way, when you're promoting on social media or on posters or anything like that, there's a specific URL that people can go to with information about this event. You don't have to go, we don't want people to have to go to the homepage of the website and then navigate and try to find this event. We want them to go straight to this event, get all the information they need, and we're creating less friction within our campaign, our marketing campaign. So we want to present the graphic or the main logo or the main look so people know they're in the right place. As you scroll down, there's registration. So this is a registration event. So we want to make sure that that's highlighted. The dates and the times are highlighted. It's very easy to find. And then we have our speaker and our schedule and some other more details about this event, hotel information for people coming in from out of town. So we want to make sure all that stuff is in place. It's very easy for people to get to. Okay, so that's a landing page. And again, we're working in advance to create the game plan, the playbook. We're not inventing this every time. We have a playbook in place that we already know. This is a huge event for the church. It's very attractional. So we're going to throw all these items to it. The women's event will get all these different promotional items as well. But there's some other smaller events that they don't get as many promotions as what this one does. But because it's a bigger event, it gets it. And then I know my design team knows in advance, months in advance, everything that we have to produce, and we can create some excellent things. So work that calendar, plan in advance. Again, this is quarter 2. Quarter 3, some other things coming up. We probably go through and highlight the same thing. Which ones are more internal next steps? Which ones are external next steps? That way we're all on the same page as a church team. If you're the communications person at your church, this is a really good way to lead well, to serve your church leadership, the pastor of the church, really well. And if you're the pastor of the church, this is a really good way to lead downward so that people can help you. They understand that the men's event is designed to be more invitational, and it's not maybe an internal event where there might be some confusion about what the event is all about. Okay, we have these designs just to let you know about. We have designs just like this that you can download, and we've made them available for you at forchurches.org. So check out forchurches.org. You can get these designs that are done for you. All you have to do is go in there and make changes. They're all editable in Canva. So whatever your times and location and all that stuff is, you can just take this event design and make some changes to it. So check out forchurches.org to get that. And then if you would like to rebrand your church, we have different packages to help you break through the 500 ceiling and another one to help you break through the 1,000 ceiling. There's certain things that as a church, if you're going to break through those numbers as far as attendance on the weekend, you just have to be able to think systematically about how to do that. So we have some packages where we can come and coach you in how to do that. There's a 200 ceiling, there's a 500 ceiling, there's a 750 ceiling, there's a 1,000 ceiling. We want to help coach you through how to do that, but not just coach you through it, but then actually do it. Like, we can build a website for you. We can design that logo for you. We can create the graphic for you. So we get to serve you, and we have different packages to help you do that. So make sure you check that out. That's at churchbrandguide.com if you are interested in having us help you more hands-on to walk through a lot of these things. So, hey, thanks for joining us on this video. Hopefully this helps you think systematically about how your church is helping people. And what next steps you're providing to help people with the problems that they have. That way your church is a guide that's providing solutions to help people become the hero of their story. Thanks for listening to this episode. The video version of the Church Brand Guide podcast is available on our YouTube channel. If this was helpful to you, please subscribe so you can be notified when we release new episodes. You'll also help the algorithm reach more people. We would love to help you brand your church. You can visit our website at churchbrandguide.com for more helpful resources, and you can schedule a call to speak with us.